Okay, so this battle report was for Nurgle versus Caradron Overlords, as you saw in the intro. Um, but it didn't quite work out that way. So we had some technical difficulties. We only got about the first unedited hour of the game, and then technical difficulties hopped on top of technical difficulties, and we ran out and lost a lot of the game.
Yes.
So we don't have a battle report to show you, but we thought we just, unfortunately, talk just a little bit about it. We played Places of Power, no, Power Struggle.
Power Struggle, not Places of Power.
We played Power Struggle, Caradron versus Nurgle. I brought Nurgle. I had 3 units of Blight Kings, a 5, a 5, and a 10, a unit of Pusgoyles, and then I had 6 heroes. So I was a little hero heavy,
yes,
but I really wanted to buff those Blight Lords. So I had the Lord of Plagues, the Lord of Blights, and I had a Harbinger of Decay to give them 5 up wards. And then on top of that, I brought Bloab, the Great Unclean One, and Gutrot Spume.
Wait, that's 7 heroes.
No, it's only 3, 4, 6. Lord of Plagues, Lord of Blights, Harbinger, Gutrot, Bloab, Great Unclean One.
Oh, okay.
And those guys faced off against some Caradron. Caradron had a 10-man unit of Thunderers. They had the Indran Master with Indran Harness so that he could make our Sky Wardens, 1 unit of 3 Sky Wardens, 2 unit of 3 Indran Riggers. Those were the battle line. And then we had boats. We had an Ironclad, a Frigate, and 2 Gun Haulers.
Gun Haulers died immediately.
Plus a Arcanaut Admiral.
Yes.
And it was pretty fun. The Caradron got the first turn and just shot the Pusgoyle Blight Lords to death.
Immediately, he lost to 195 points in the battle.
195 points, like 10% of my army, just out before they even got to do anything.
They didn't even move, and they were just like...
Didn't even move. And then we just went sort of back and forth. We took over some territory. We fought on this cityscape, and we'll probably do this again because it was sort of cool looking, but I'll build the same sort of setup. And then we just went back and forth, and it was pretty fun, except both armies were pretty elite. They didn't have a whole lot of models. And so everybody just got crushed.
This was the biggest one ever bloodbath.
It was a bloodbath. At the end...
Or a blood and pus bath.
Blood and pus bath. Yeah, in the end, Nurgle did come out the victor.
Barely.
Barely, by just a few points. But Nurgle had everything got concentrated on this one area right here in the one quadrant, and then everything else was nothing. But I mean, at the very end, the Caradron had some Thunderers, a Frigate, and an Admiral. Oh, and their Indran Master.
Yes.
And that's it. Both Gun Haulers, the Ironclad, and all the Balloon Boys.
I had a Balloon Boy Armada that just crashed in.
That was pretty cool.
And the Blight Kings eliminated them.
There was a Balloon Boy army that went into well, there's 2 units of Blight Kings.
Yeah.
And
they were the small units.
Yeah. So there were 10 Blight Kings there, and you killed, eventually, it took several rounds.
But I killed 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10 went down. And so the board was very empty at the end, but because of that, we weren't able to contest the objectives in the same way. We mostly sort of consolidated around one. We're fighting back and forth. Nurgle was able to summon a Feculent Gnarlmaw and then a tenor of Plague Bearers.
I honestly thought with the next 14 you were going to summon a Spoilpox Scrivenger.
Yeah, I could have, but I thought, I really wanted to get Plague Drones because of their speed, because then I could have moved them on to some of those other objectives.
Or I would have just shot them to death more.
Right.
No flies on the board.
And you didn't have any monsters. So
Unfortunately.
That limited our ability to pick some of the things because I couldn't do Bring It Down and you couldn't do Monstrous Takeover for objectives. And because you couldn't cast spells as the Caradron, you couldn't turn anything into a monster to try to go for those battle tactics.
Yeah. Although I wasn't able to pick Bring It Down because he had 2 monsters.
That's true.
Bloab was the monster I eliminated.
Yes, you did kill Bloab.
Every game we play, Bloab dies.
Well, I put him out there, right? He's a good guy.
There's never a game that Bloab has lived.
I know. Why do you hate Bloab so much?
He's a wizard.
He is a wizard.
His mod is amazing. Now he can do monstrous rampages.
Yeah, monstrous rampages are good. Yeah, Bloab is good. He's not a super combat hero. I feel like he's a little bit like the Oracle from Seraphon, where he's a wizard and he does good as a wizard, but it's not a bad thing if he gets into combat. He has...
Unlike the Lord of Change, it's not good for him to get into combat. You don't want him in combat.
Yeah, Lord of Change is not a great combat guy. But Blow Up is like, he's okay. He can hold his own. He can hit and then maybe come out. And being a monster, he's 5 models on an objective. But anyway, so we wish we had a better battle report for you. Unfortunately, technology got in our way. But we have fixed it. I have run some tests and remedied the issue, and we should be good to go for next week. This Labor Day, we'll probably play on Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because you're off school.
Yeah, and after donuts.
You want to get donuts on Labor Day?
Yes.
All right, well, we might get donuts on Labor Day and then play. So I'll put that together, and hopefully we should have another battle report up for next week. Do you have any idea what you want to play?
I thought we were going to do... Oh, right, we're waiting until the books come out.
Oh, yeah, when the books come out, we'll definitely do some more Stormcast and Orc stuff. We'll probably get some more Orc stuff so we have a full crew by... Or at least Orc army.
And we don't have to keep putting in Gloomspite. Because Gloomspites are kind of tired of living in the swamps.
They don't like that. They want to be back in their caves, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
Gloomspite
cool.
just want... They want their Scraggy and their Felwaters.
That's right. All right, well, sorry about the lack of battle report this week. We'll get it fixed next week, but hopefully...
We'll post 2 battle reports to make up.
Oh, I don't think we're going to do that.
One month, or 2 battle reports in one day.
Well, maybe we'll do that at some point, but we just don't have enough time this week to...
Eventually,
to film
we'll
too.
make up for it.
Eventually, we'll make up for it. Well, I'm not going to say no to playing more games.
Yes.
So, thank you for watching, and this has been Battle Ready.